is our fifth ribbon cutting of the day, and we haven't done any ribbon cutting since March due to COVID, and we decided, you know what, we've got a lot of great businesses that are still continuing to open and press forward. We need to recognize them because now more than ever, they are working harder and to open up and get going. So this is actually our fourth ribbon cutting at this facility, which started out with high voltage indoor karting on the other side of that wall. And then there was an expansion to an outdoor track, so indoor track first, then an outdoor track. Then they opened up Foundry Social, which are all these really cool, fun games, because the word fun is in Foundry. And then they have that bar and the restaurant. And then Greg Cordray said, Kimberly, we want to open up a brewing company. I'm like, oh my God, that's super excited. And I don't even like to drink beer, but everybody loves it. And it was an interesting thing the way it happened. They had a brewer in mind, and then at the last minute, the fellow decided it wasn't for him. So they came up with a new concept called MAD Brewing. MAD actually stands for Make a Difference. And I don't want to steal too much of Greg's thunder, but the MAD Brewing Company, right? Make a Difference Brewing Company. So these guys are like the true entrepreneurs, and they have continued to invest in this facility, which used to be an old foundry, that's the name. And they have come a long way since, I think we started working together in 2013. It's now 2020, so 7 years later. So I also wanted to mention that we do these ribbon cuttings jointly with the Medina Chamber of Commerce, Jacqueline, Executive Director, and Main Street Medina. Matt Lederholz, our Executive Director. So these are it's our business team that welcomes the new businesses, works with businesses for expansion, attraction, and retention. And we are also very fortunate to have a lot of elected officials here today, which the mayor will introduce all of them. But I did want to thank them for taking time out of their busy schedules, because a lot of them are on the campaign trail, and they're joining us on the ribbon cutting trail, which our trail is much more fun.
Yours serves alcohol.
See, we've been missing those. But no, we truly do appreciate it. We have a great working relationship with all of our elected officials from the local level all the way to the federal level. And they are all very supportive of our small businesses. We've got COVID, we got PPP, we got PPE, which I think we brought a couple boxes of masks with us today that we bought with the CARES Act funding. And with the CARES Act funding, we've been getting that out to the small business community thanks to our hard work with Commissioner Colleen Sweattick and others. So we're very fortunate for those dollars that's helping to keep our businesses afloat. I believe that Matt wanted to say a few words.
Guys, it's always a pleasure to come back to your building and see what thing you've created next. We were really looking forward to partnering with you on our beer fest this year, but we're going to do it next year. Well, Mad Brewing will be part of that in that back warehouse space. Thank you for helping create another destination within the city of Medina that we can promote to the residents and guests and tourists that are coming to town on a daily basis. So thank you for your investment.
Yeah, how many jobs are we up to now, Greg, for the whole facility?
65.
Yeah, we're down a bit, but 65 right now.
65.
That's great.
That's awesome. Okay, well, I also want to thank you for your investment and for your vision and your hard work and all of your effort to transforming this, which was basically a blighted building. For Congressman Gonzalez's benefit, when they first started this process, the city had a US EPA Brownfield Coalition Assessment Grant. It was like $1 million grant that paid for phase 1 and phase 2 environmental assessments. So I don't know if that program, I think the program's still in existence, but I think the city of Medina got the last $1 million grant, which Cleveland was really ticked off about, but okay. But it just gives you an idea to show you that return on the investment of the federal dollars and what they've invested in here and the jobs that they're creating, and took a blighted building and now it's a really fun place. So it's something for you to keep in mind when those requests come across for funding. Okay, at this time I am going to turn it over to our mayor.
Thank you, Kimberly, and thank everybody for being here. So the way we do things here in the city, we mentioned the chamber and we mentioned Main Street, but the county is always supportive. We have a federal congressman here, Anthony Gonzalez, who's going to speak shortly, and our state representatives, Representative Steve Hamley is here, as well as my administration and the city council. And our whole philosophy is, instead of the city doing their thing and the chamber doing their thing and the county doing their thing, collectively, we can do a much better job of uplifting businesses, bringing attention to the new businesses, supporting the new businesses, and it's worked well for us for the last 11 years. And we appreciate everybody collaborating together with us, and I think the businesses appreciate it as well, at least from what we've experienced. From the city administration first, Adam is here as an intern with Medina TV. He's going to make a video of this entire event, and then we will provide that to the business so that you can use it for your own marketing and on your websites and Facebook, as we will as well, to draw people here. Dan Gladish, of course, is our building official who's overseeing all of the various projects here. Margaret Deser is marketing director for economic development for the city of Medina. Helps do the promotion, helps put the pictures together, the videos together for us to get them on our website, and of course you all, Kimberly. And then from our city council, we are currently in Ward 1, and council member Jess Hazeltine. This is her ward here, and we've been busy in her ward today, as well as in Ward 2, Debbie Simpson is the councilman in Ward 2, and Councilman at Large Paul Rose is here as well. And we surely appreciate the council's support and interest. We generally have not only Representative Hamley, but our state senator is Larry Ophoff, who's also the president of the Ohio Senate. And he had a meeting at 2 o'clock this afternoon with the governor, the lieutenant governor, and the speaker of the House, and was not able to attend. But he did send a Senate resolution, and I'd like to read a portion of that and present it on his behalf. And it states, recognition of this special occasion is fitting, for the Mad Brewing Company will undoubtedly achieve a praiseworthy record of service to the area by offering a unique selection of its own beers, as well as those made by monthly guest brewmasters. Great care and considerable resources have been invested in this notable enterprise, and it is certain that this exemplary business endeavor will thrive and flourish for a long time to come. The development of the Mad Brewing Company can be attributed to the vision and foresight of a host of innovative individuals, including Greg Cordray, Steve Madden, Brian Fontanella, and Gene Whaley, and all of those who have been involved with its opening of Medina's historic entertainment complex, Foundry Social, are to be applauded on their tremendous efforts. In the years that follow, this fine venture will unquestionably have a positive effect on the economic landscape within the city, and through its unwavering dedication to excellence, it will become an integral part of our community. And I present this to you on behalf of Senator Larry Ophoff. Next, I would like to introduce Medina County Commissioner Colleen Swank, please.
Thank you, Dennis. On behalf of the county, we are so excited about economic development always. If we don't have a strong economy in the county, then we can't take care of all the needs of all of our residents. So we really appreciate your investment in our community, and we wish you the best of luck, and thank you on behalf of the other two county commissioners. Have a great day.
Next, I would like to introduce Medina County, Ohio Representative Steve Hamley.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Mayor Dan. Benjamin Franklin wrote, beer is proof that God loves us and He wants us to be happy. So, and I'm not going to argue with the founding fathers. I will just say thank you for doing God's work. Thank you so much. And I needed much more about than just the beer. It's an investment in the community, having a place for families to get together, nice, clean, good, wholesome fun, and then have a little beer also. So thank you so much for your investment, not only in Medina and Medina County, and of course for the state of Ohio. Thank you.
Next, it's my honor to introduce U.S. Congressman Anthony Gonzalez.
Well, I'll be brief. I want to thank Greg and the whole team for building this. I think Colleen said it perfectly, which is, as elected officials, we spend all day trying to think about how to make our community stronger, more resilient, better places to live. And so much of that comes down to the entrepreneurs, the businesses, those who are really willing to put the risk out there, to lay it on the line, and to build something from scratch. And so to start with one side of the building and to just keep eating up more and more space as you've built your success and reputation over time is incredible. It's a testament to you all. It's a testament to the great city of Medina and their leadership who always supports businesses across the board. And Kimberly said she doesn't drink beer. Lucky for me, I do. So before I head out, I look forward to sampling the fare. And we brought a congressional proclamation as well. So thank you so much.
I would brew beer, does that count?
Okay. All right, so now it's my pleasure to introduce Greg Cordray, the visionary behind all of this. Greg?
Well, it's just great to see you all here again, and I was wondering what to talk about, but what I love to talk about is what really matters to people, and in our businesses we always focus on our purpose, which is making a difference for people, whether that's IT services or high performance go-karting or making great beer. It's all about making a difference for us. And every single one of you has a purpose. And sometimes we're connected to it, sometimes we're not. But that is what we look for in individuals. We like to, making a difference for people, I think, comes by kind of underscoring and helping them be their purpose, be their mission, whatever that might be. So I just like to thank everybody that's here, because it really took something to start with the purchase of the building in a great community that we wanted to contribute to, and get all the way up to this point, and then to be able to open Mad Brewing, which again stands for making a difference. So, it really takes something to fulfill on your mission. So our mission, again, what it is. And it really takes something. We've had incredible challenges along the way, and you just can't do it by yourself. I used to try up to about 10 years ago. Like, it's all up to me, I'll do it myself. But that's no fun, and it's really difficult. Ultimately, you can never really fulfill on what matters to the extent that you can make a difference on your own. And this community has been amazing. I mean, if somebody is trying to start a business, this is exceptional. I mean, it's remarkable. So we've got like Dan over there. We saw him during the construction phases. You've got all kinds of problems under the here and digging there and what challenges. And then we've got the EPA, which we didn't quite think about that. And then we got some grants, but there were showstoppers around every single turn. So you all helped us fulfill on our mission, which is to make a difference for people. And I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for contributing to that mission. So like Kimberly was mentioning, I was standing in this room over here The cement had just been poured, the gas pipes were in, there was some last architectural changes, and I was talking to the fellow who, a wonderful guy, but he was gonna be the brewery. And again, I'm always looking for, like, what's going on with you? How are you doing? And I looked at him and I said, if you don't wanna do this, you don't have to. And there was a pause, and he said, I don't wanna do this. And I was, okay. And it was like a breakup, you know, for the next couple of days, we felt like we just broken up. And so we were having some beers talking about that. And I don't want a brewery, none of us wanted a brewery. We're like, but we went back to, it's an opportunity. What's the opportunity? Then we went back to our purpose. Well, if there's an opportunity, it should fall within making a difference for people. And then it just came to us. Not only did the name come to us, Mad Brewing, but how can we make a difference with brewers? So there's people out there who love beer and are brewing that, and they're doing their vacuum in their garage or in their barn, and they get stuck bringing that out to people because they're afraid of one thing or another. So we want to help them be here, share their craft, you know, every month. So we're working towards that. And then something else that was really, really powerful is that Mark Harvin, he worked with us in one of our other businesses, and I knew what he was passionate about. And his passion was brewing beer, managing a bar, and wanting to kind of manage a dive bar. And I said, we should give you two of the three. But he is passionate about it. He's such a good guy. His heart's for people, for others. And I just want Matt to say a few things because he's really, it's really who he is that you see when you go into Matt Brewing. And it's really about Mark. So let me introduce Mark and let him say a few words. Mark's the brewmaster, and he's the brewmaster and the bar manager for all of that's inside of Foundry Social.
Well, thank you, Greg, Gene, Steve, Brian. I certainly wouldn't be here without you guys. As Greg said, my passion is really making a difference. We plan on doing that. We already have started. We have a beer out now, Famous Amos. We're donating to the Medina County Animal Shelter. And every month, we're going to keep doing things like that. So for me, what matters to me is you guys having fun. So I don't want to delay this any further. We should really enjoy the facility, have some beers if you'd like, and have fun.
I'm going to take the hint. And thanks so much, really, thank you.